Warning! This is why you must isolate during the first day after the full moon, because what just happened in the sky is no longer up there. It's in you now. The strawberry full moon didn't end. It activated something. And what you're feeling right now, it's not random. Let me explain what's happening to you, point by point. You may have looked up at the sky and thought the full moon was done, that its cycle had peaked and passed. But in truth, the real shift didn't happen out there. It happened in you. The moon's energy didn't fade. It simply changed form. It entered your energetic field, moved into your emotional body, and is now echoing through your internal system. That sudden wave of emotional heaviness, confusion, or feeling out of sync with reality. It's not coincidence. It's the afterglow of the moon now operating from within. What many don't realize is that lunar energy doesn't just light up the night. It activates the unseen layers of your soul. The strawberry full moon wasn't a conclusion. It was an initiation. And now, your inner world is lit up like the moonlit sky was just a day ago. This can make you feel disoriented, overly sensitive, or even strangely numb. But you're not breaking down, you're breaking open. It's a sacred pause, not a setback. This is your energetic system absorbing and adapting to a new frequency. So if you feel withdrawn, exhausted, or emotionally off-center, don't rush to fix it. Sit with it. Isolation isn't punishment. It's protection during this transformation. This moon didn't leave quietly. It left you with an inner glow, a divine instruction, and an energetic imprint that will unfold over the coming days. Trust that what's rising inside you now is part of something sacred. You're not being haunted, you're being harmonized. If you've been feeling unusually distant from people, even those you love, it's not because you're doing something wrong. What you're experiencing is a subtle but powerful vibrational upgrade. As your internal frequency rises after the full moon, everything that no longer resonates begins to feel off, heavy, or draining. You may notice that conversations feel shallow, social settings exhaust you, and your tolerance for surface-level interactions has vanished. This isn't emotional withdrawal, it's spiritual evolution. The truth is, you're not being pushed away, you're being pulled inward. Your soul is recalibrating to a higher level of awareness, and in that process, anything or anyone that doesn't match your new energetic state starts to naturally fade. That emptiness you're feeling? It's space being made for alignment. It's the universe gently nudging you away from what's no longer meant for your path. Isolation during this phase is not loneliness, it's sacred solitude. It's time set aside by the divine for your upgrade. And yes, it can feel disorienting. You might grieve connections you no longer relate to, but don't confuse disconnection with loss. It's actually a redirection. You're not being abandoned, you're being retuned. The full moon didn't just shift the tides, it shifted your field. And now, the silence around you is rich with guidance, downloads, and transformation. Lean into it. The people who truly match your vibration will meet you on the other side of this shift. In the wake of this full moon, your senses have been sharpened, not just physically, but energetically. You may now find yourself noticing tiny details you never paid attention to before, the flicker of doubt in someone's eyes, the hesitation in a voice, or the energetic tension hiding behind a forced smile. This isn't your mind playing tricks on you, it's your intuition finally being heard. The moonlight has fine-tuned your perception, and what was once background noise is now clear signal. This heightened awareness can be both empowering and overwhelming. You might feel overstimulated, like you're seeing behind the mask people wear or feeling emotions that aren't yours. It can be hard to distinguish what's real, what's yours, and what you're picking up from others. But this sensitivity isn't a burden, it's an upgrade. You're no longer blind to energetic truths, and this new depth of perception allows you to navigate your relationships, decisions, and environment with spiritual clarity. Take this gift seriously. In a world full of distractions and deception, being able to feel the truth beneath the surface is powerful. But also be gentle with yourself. It's okay to take breaks, protect your energy, and spend more time in solitude while you adapt to this new layer of awareness. This isn't the end of your emotional balance. It's the beginning of true energetic mastery. The moon has opened your inner eyes, and now your life will never look quite the same again. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. Lately, sleep doesn't feel like rest. It feels like work. You may be lying down, eyes closed, body still, but internally, there's movement, deep movement. Your dreams feel fragmented or unusually vivid, and when you wake, it's not with a sense of renewal, but with a strange mental alertness. This is because sleep is no longer just physical restoration. It's become a spiritual task. Your soul is using these quiet hours to process everything the moon unearthed. In this post-full moon phase, your dream state becomes a space of energetic operations. You may be clearing old emotional residue, downloading new codes, or even visiting timelines that require closure. It's common to wake abruptly, as if pulled out mid-mission, or to feel like you've been somewhere else entirely. This isn't insomnia, it's soul activity. While your conscious mind sleeps, your subconscious is being recalibrated. Night now belongs to the unseen, the mystical, the cosmic. So, if you're feeling exhausted even after a full night's sleep, don't panic. You're not broken, you're activated. Your body is still learning how to integrate this kind of spiritual labor. Honor your fatigue, hydrate more, and rest when you can. Nighttime has become sacred ground for transformation, and your soul is working overtime to align with this upgraded energy. Sleep is no longer downtime, it's divine time. Let it happen, and trust that even in exhaustion, healing is unfolding. If you've been feeling unusually tired, beyond what sleep can fix, it's not laziness or burnout. It's a full-body response to energetic overload. The recent full moon acted like a surge of spiritual electricity, sending waves through your nervous system and emotional body. What you're experiencing now is spiritual jet lag. Your system is trying to make sense of the upgrades, the downloads, and the clearing all happening at once. That deep fatigue is actually transformation in progress. This exhaustion is not a sign to push harder. It's a sacred signal to slow down. Your body isn't betraying you, it's protecting you. It's taking you offline momentarily to reconstruct the way your energy flows, to flush out old emotional patterns, and to rewire your internal compass. Even if you can't see it on the outside, something profound is happening within. You may feel slower, foggier, or even disconnected, but that's part of the healing. Your spiritual infrastructure is being rebuilt from the ground up. So honor your body right now. Rest is not weakness, it's alignment. Don't fight the need to pause or pull back from your routine. Instead, surrender to it. The moon didn't just stir your emotions, it opened spiritual floodgates. Now, your system is doing the sacred work of recalibration. Trust this process. The exhaustion won't last forever, but the clarity and strength that emerge on the other side will be worth every heavy step. Have you suddenly found yourself craving odd food combinations, like salty with citrus, or bitter flavors you usually avoid? This isn't just a change in appetite, it's your body's way of recalibrating energetically. Post-full moon, your physical system begins scanning for missing frequencies, and taste becomes one of its tools. The minerals, textures, and elements you crave are actually codes your body is trying to absorb. It's not about indulgence, it's about alignment. Food, in this phase, becomes a messenger and a medium for restoring internal balance. At the same time, you may feel like your inner compass has gone haywire. Decision-making feels foggy, your routine feels irrelevant, and everything familiar seems uncertain. This restlessness isn't a sign you're failing. It means you're floating between frequencies. The full moon shook your alignment loose, and now your spiritual GPS is updating. That uncomfortable in-between space you're in? It's sacred. You're not stuck. You're being guided toward something new. But that path won't become visible until your vibration fully locks into its next setting. So, instead of panicking or rushing for control, take this as an invitation to pause. Let your body signal what it needs, whether that's certain nutrients or quiet stillness. And trust that your sense of direction is returning, but it's being rewritten on higher ground. The cravings, the confusion, the emotional whiplash, it's all part of a deep, energetic transition. You're not off course. You're just in the middle of a powerful, invisible recalibration. Give it time. Give yourself grace. Have you found yourself struck by a sudden idea that feels like it wasn't yours? Or maybe you've been flooded with creative insights that arrive out of nowhere, intense, urgent, and oddly specific? That's not imagination. That's energetic idea transference. After the full moon, the lunar collective field becomes supercharged, and if you're sensitive, tuned in, or spiritually open, you may find yourself downloading thoughts, visions, and creative prompts meant for this exact moment. Writers, creators, dreamers, this is your window. What feels random may actually be your most divinely timed idea yet. And with these mental downloads often comes an emotional purge. Maybe you teared up at a song, cried while scrolling, or wept in complete silence. These tears aren't over the moment, they're echoes. Residual pain from months or even years past is surfacing, pulled out by the moon's penetrating light. What once lived quietly in your emotional body now demands release. This isn't weakness, it's healing. You're not breaking down, you're breaking through. Each tear is a release, a clearing, a spiritual reset. In this strange overlap of inspiration and emotion, you're being asked to let both flow. Let the ideas come without censoring. Let the tears fall without judgment. The full moon has stirred the soul and opened both your mind and heart to cosmic frequencies and buried emotions. Don't resist either one. Write what comes. Cry when needed. This isn't chaos, it's purification. And what comes through you during this sacred time might just change your life, or someone else's. Have you noticed that the world feels slightly off? Colors seem more intense, light feels too sharp, and even familiar sounds carry a strange edge. That's not your imagination, it's your perception shifting. The recent full moon didn't just stir your emotions, it rewired your senses. Your internal filters, the ones that used to buffer or soften reality, have been stripped away. You're no longer numbed, you're tuned in. And while this new clarity may feel uncomfortable, it's the first sign of a powerful upgrade in how you interact with the world. This isn't something to fix, it's something to embrace. You feel different because you are different. You're not unraveling, you're evolving. You've entered a rare energetic window where your thoughts are sharper, your body more responsive, and your spirit more awake than it's been in a long time. Isolation during this time isn't loneliness, it's protection. It's a sacred pause that allows your spirit to anchor into its new alignment. The noise of the world will try to pull you back, but the moon came to do something deeper. Let it. So, if this all feels like too much, just breathe and remember, this message didn't just find you, you attracted it. Comment 5555 if you're ready to shift. Type 222 if you're choosing trust over fear. And if this video brought clarity to your chaos, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to know they're not alone in feeling off. This isn't just an energy update, it's a soul awakening. The moon may have moved on, but its work in you has just begun.